This is Oilersnation Radio, your one-stop shop for everything Oilers. 1 hour of straight hockey talk with Bagged Milk, Tyler, Liam, Rick, and Dan starts now.
Hello, happy Tuesday, Oilersnation Radio. Gang's all here. Dan's back from the cruise. Tyler's got a nice electrolyte drink that he is sipping to make sure he's hydrated. No kidney stones at this table. Liam's here, Rick's here, I'm here. Lots to talk about today.
You've mentioned it a lot, but I could never imagine having kidney stones.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, I had them when I was, I want to say, 24.
During your boozing years.
Yeah, a lot of boozing. A lot of coffee, not enough water. So.
Not enough water.
Yeah. I went to...
it's kind of young, though, no?
Well,
no, that's
it
when
was
you
my
get
own
them.
fault.
I always feel like up until, I don't know, the last couple of years when you figure out it's like lack of water, I've always thought it was old people that got it.
I thought it was
and
old-
it'd be at my age, by the way.
I thought I was an old people thing too, and then I got it. And the guy goes, well, the doctor, I guess it would be a urologist. Would that be the right doctor?
I believe so.
He goes, well, what's your water intake like? I'm like, there's water in coffee. And he goes, oh boy.
Yeah.
So the lesson here, friends, drink your water. And if you want to spice it up, put a little lime in there. That breaks down the kidney stones, Rick.
There you
Lime.
go.
Yep. Uric acid, or I think that's what it's called.
All right.
Anyway,
Everybody learned something today.
I'm just looking out for Tyler. He's got a nice little pink electrolyte drink over there.
I gotta get you a bigger glass, though, buddy.
Why?
I don't know.
Water gets warm after a while.
It does seem strange to me, and I understand the logic,
rock
and
ice
I'm
cubes.
currently seeing the glass I'm going to give you.
The jar?
That thing would be good.
If you get a quick
But I
drill through the top, you get a straw in there.
Can we get that down? Do you mind grabbing it?
I don't want to grab it right now.
You're the tallest.
Right
I
in front
know.
of the camera.
If Luke Gazik was here, he would do it.
Oh, he'd easily grab it. No stools needed either.
Oh, he's even got a hat.
Oh,
Come
that's
on.
perfect.
Oh, that's definitely drinkable.
That's perfect. I was actually going to say,
But I can't drink out of that on the air.
Why not?
why not?
A straw,
Spout
bro.
Get
first.
a big straw.
It's from the spout.
If I get a big straw.
It does have a spout. That's right in your
Yeah.
mouth. Just pour it.
I guess
right
I could make my electrolyte drink in here and pour it into the glass.
That'd be a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
All day
Maybe some
worth.
cubes in there. Keep it cold.
Yeah.
Or
We should
get one of
keep
those
that-
ice
we should
blocks.
keep that down so the rest of us can grab it. Maybe we can use it for other things.
You're not that short.
He's vertically challenged compared to our very tall.
Well, I
compact.
mean, yeah, he's
I was going to say before we pulled that down,
put in
'cause I
the
can't.
back corner so you can't reach it.
I was going to say before we pulled that down because I couldn't see it. We're old enough to remember when team pitchers were a big thing.
And whom?
When you go get like a pony keg.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but I have like a couple schooners at home I drink water out of.
Yeah. So a nice pony keg for your electrolyte drink. I just care about Tyler's kidneys is all. Always have.
I just have two
It's true.
electrolyte drinks every day.
not a
Well, I
bad
have
thing.
the 1 pack of powder that I split up twice.
That one looks very light, though.
It does.
But you just need a little flavor.
Just a little kiss on it. Mwah.
Should get one of those old Bubba cans and cut the roof off of it.
My dad still keeps those up in his
The
bar.
lid off of it. Cut
Gotta give
the
that
riff
glass
off.
a scrub, though.
Yeah, yeah.
That glass has seen better days.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'd also have to scrub out your Bubba.
100%.
Also that too, yeah. There is festering Bubbas in basements all over the city. I
That
promise
looks like
you that.
soap residue. Oh.
Oopsies.
All right, we got a lot to get to, so
Dinosaurs.
let's get to the delicious debate for our friends at Oodle Noodle. Of course.
Video of cows?
There's cows?
I heard cow.
What are you looking at over there?
There's
Birthing.
a video of the movie. Remember the movie Evolution?
Yes.
It was a clip from that.
Okay.
Do you know that guy's really skinny now? Well, that guy's really in shape now.
Yeah, the guy from My Name is Earl.
Yep.
And also,
Gull.
sure.
That was a good callback to nothing for the listeners.
You can add on 2 green onion cakes, 5 spring rolls, or 6 wontons to your order for just $2 with the purchase of any signature or premium box offer available in store at oodlenoodle.ca for takeout only. My delicious debate for you guys is this. Maybe I'm early, or maybe I'm not. At what point do you think the Edmonton Oilers should start at least considering or having conversations with Connor Ingram about a possible extension? Played very well. Obviously got a shutout on Sunday night.
Great question. I don't think it's anything to worry
Last week.
about currently.
Rick's in last week. Start the conversation.
Anything we learned about the Miko
Earlier,
costing
I never said
conversation.
give him a long term, but earlier you get him, the cheaper you get him.
I don't think you need to worry about it right now because I don't think it'll be that expensive whenever it comes.
Yeah, like there's just, you look around the league, there aren't a ton of seats out there. Like, I don't think he's going to be a guy who, I mean, the best case scenario is what? He is the starter in the playoffs and they win the Stanley Cup. Okay, great problem to have. You got to pay him $4 million or whatever he'd ask for.
If he goes through that, I think he's getting more than $4 million. He's going to be asking for more than $4 million.
There you go.
And I think that just to Rick's point, like depends on you. Like, all right, in your scenario, which I love because he's got a ring.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's got his ring. He's like, all right, bag time.
Yeah.
And then in which case you might just shake his hand and go, great work, Connor. Thank you very much.
But
Then we go
on the
back to where we've
counter,
been for the
though,
last couple of
if
years.
you
Back to
talk to
Tristan
him now
Jarry.
and maybe you get him locked in on 2 or 3.
Million?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what if, again, he was inconsistent in Utah/Phoenix. Like, what do you do if the playoffs come and he gets a couple starts and he's brutal? Then why did you sign him? Like, there's just no reason to sign him until the summer. I don't view there as a tremendous amount of upside. Like the downside of like, whoa, he could pop off and play really well in the playoffs and he's worth $4 million. Okay, that's like a really good problem to have. I don't know how many more times this team can afford to be like, oh, we paid that guy too much. Damn it. Because if you give him a 2-year, if it's $2 million, like I could side at $2 million, but like, and maybe that's where the conversation
What's
is.
he right now?
He's
1.1.
1.1, although Utah's retaining how much? Like 700 grand?
Yeah.
Something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that?
So he's technically 1.8.
So giving $2 million is not going to be enough. That's
So 2.5. let's
here
say.
of a
Well,
I
you
wouldn't
know
sign
what?
him for anything more than 2 right now.
3 times 5 times 3, 3.5 times 3.
No, I'm not signing. I just honestly think there's no point in signing that right now because like he's been great for under a month now.
He's been how many percentage of games?
He's played 9 games.
And there, how many
many
thumbs up do you have?
All of them but 1. He's
8.
been really good.
Exactly. So if
Exactly,
he keeps,
but so
if
did
he's going
Zach Kassian.
if he's going 8 thumbs up out of every 9,
Then yeah,
you can get him cheap.
Sure,
For-
I mean, if he keeps going that way, but I just think right now, like
Nothing
you're
about-
paying his highest value.
nothing what I've seen so far looks to be fluky or jumping on his like he looks to be very solid, very structured.
Yeah.
Like this is something that to me that looks very sustainable for the future.
And that is great, but we cannot go down the road again.
But you also don't want to give up some of your cap that you really like to spend this year on surrounding Connor with the offensive talent needed to get the Connor contract from 2 years from now to go to the end of his career.
I just don't think that any team is looking at this 9-game stint and saying, we got to sign that guy in the offseason. And yes, I understand that that's like, I don't know, I guess that's like a future problem, but I really don't get the mentality of like, we are locked in with Tristan Jarry for the next 3 years at $5 million, right? Like he's our goalie right now, and we got to figure out what we have with him still before we even start to think about a backup.
If you're going to say like the whole Ingram story can still go sour,
Yes.
And we
so
also-
can Jarry.
Yes, and that would be
Yeah, which
to
is
me,
why
that
you
would be
can't,
worse.
You can't afford to commit to Ingram because like then if things go sour, you're already locked in for next year and you're hooped.
But do you honestly think that $3.5 million is being locked in to a
Yes.
point where you're so worried when next year's cap is going to be at least $104 million?
But you just talked about how you need to be careful how much you're spending because you can't risk fucking anything up for the summer.
Yeah,
and
I
starting
just think
Connor.
that the extra $2 million based on what we're doing right now is more of a risk I'm willing to take rather than saying it may be a fucking $4 million raise if you wait too long. Look what happened to Sean Horkoff when he went through 06's playoffs.
So here's a funny little thing that's going on here. So
Shout out to John Horkoff.
let me just double check this. So
God, people hated that contract.
Did not deserve the hate he got
It
for
did
that,
not.
by
It was
the way.
$5.5 million.
Sorry, Liam. Wait, I'll let you go. I was say last January, Stu Skinner had a 921. Calvin Pickard had a 906. Who could have seen that falling apart, right? Like you can't sit here and be like one good month of a goalie. Quick, sign him now. That's how you end up with like the Trent Frederick deal, where it's like, oh, all right, he'll be good. Like we should probably lock this in now because if he scores a bunch next year, he's going to be expensive. Then you're stuck with
But then as a counter, just because I'm playing devil's advocate with you,
him. Yeah.
they locked in Pods. Pods is going to make that contract look real good.
Played a full season, 24 years old, age difference as
Didn't have
well.
a great goal. They didn't have great goal totals last year.
No, but I think we all watched him and we're like, all right, this works. And Vasily Podkolzin, even if he wasn't humming with Leon and having the year he's having, 2.95, you play him on your third line. Like there were certain things in Podkolzin's game that after watching him here for a season, you could trust that they're repeatable. Even when he wasn't with Leon, he forechecks hard, draws penalties, right? Like he buzzes around out there, brings some physicality. Like him as a third liner, not a problem at all if it doesn't work. And then there was the upside of like, yeah, if he clicks with Leon, this is going to be a great value. With Ingram, there's obviously the potential for some upside here. But again, I don't think if he goes and plays great in the playoffs, he's suddenly worth this massive contract.
But you still only be paying your goaltenders, even if it's just at my 3.5 at he's 5.1. You're looking at paying two quality goaltenders at
under nine million,
which is still pretty decent if you ask me.
But you could potentially have it cheaper.
Yes.
And again, I don't think Ingram.
You're getting into politics here. Everyone wants to do is cut.
Well, there's also the element of Tompkins that we haven't even mentioned. Tompkins and Ungar. There's
Tompkins
other
isn't. He's.
But those are options that the Oilers still have to let flesh out because those numbers are even more conflated.
He has to do a lot more than even just playing the way he has till the end of the year.
A year from now, I'll have an Unger conversation, I think. Ingram's 28. Again, he's found his game, but they thought he was going to be their starter at one point in Utah/Phoenix. And
didn't he go down with like a mental, like he was totally really good, then had his whatever, and now he's gotten himself back there again, right?
So like if he's course corrected
here,
he's
he
a good
just
goalie.
got there without never doing this before.
No.
He had a blip in the radar that was probably a little more than hockey related.
There's just no reason to commit money to him right now. It's been one good month. If it's been 3 good months, I'll sit here and be like, all right, maybe. But like one good month, we're not seriously talking about giving
him 9 games, though. It's not even like I'm not worried about a month on the calendar. I'm worried about how many starts he's had. And they've been almost all quality starts.
Yeah.
And if he keeps rolling that, you're going to get it very expensive very quickly.
It's not going to get very expensive very quickly. Dude, look, Anthony Stolarz played a full season with the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Stolarz doesn't have the resume that's got it. And I'm not saying that he has I'm not saying he has any really credentials in terms of something you put on your resume, but he was a very strong goaltender in Arizona or wherever the hell in that organization before his little blip, correct?
Stolarz had the best save percentage in the NHL the year he went into free agency.
He had back-to-back seasons, 925, 926, playing 27 games in 34 games. After doing both of those things and playing in the playoffs, he still only got 3.75 from the Maple Leafs. Like the goaltending, there's no scenario where Connor Ingram is going to play so good that you're like, oh shit, $6 million, we're fucked.
So do you think, though, again, devil's advocating you, Tyler, don't yell at me. 2022, 23, 23, 24 in Arizona, he finished both those with a 907 in 27 games and 50 games, and the Coyotes stunk. Mm-hmm. Leafs are way better than the Coyotes were.
Yeah, and again, like 2 good seasons that he's now a little bit removed from. If he plays well, I think the Stolarz thing outlines it, the absolute ceiling for what Ingram would get. If this all continues to go well for this season, the max is 3.75. Max. And it's probably less than that because he would have only done it for half a year versus Stolarz doing it for 2 years.
So when you say 3.75, what's the cap?
Well,
on that? When you say 3.75, what's the percentage of cap? Because if it goes under 4, it's going to be a lot more.
Stolarz signed this 6 months ago and it doesn't even kick in until next season. So 3.75.
All right, so like 94 million.
Stolarz doesn't kick in until next year.
All right, but he signed it during the 94. So okay.
But the cap projections have been out for a month or a year.
I still say do it.
It depends what it is. Like if it's with the 2, I'd do it. 100% I'd do it.
Sure.
It'd keep me under 4, I'm in.
Okay.
Rick, that's crazy.
$9 million for 2 goaltenders that you can rely on. And this is a guy you just said has a ring. I'm no problem.
Well, yeah, in that hypothetical, but let's deal with like right now reality. We don't know if he's going to be good or bad when it's crunch time.
Looks pretty
and
good.
They're going to be going to Tristan Jarry a lot in the playoffs still. But anyways,
if he keeps playing like this,
I did have a question as a fan that hasn't seen a couple games previous to my little break there. We as a group talked about Stuart Skinner and how the group in front of him wasn't playing well. Do we feel like the team has also been playing much better in front of Connor Ingram than what we've seen previously for the goaltenders?
And for the record, if you're seeing that guy, Stuart Skinner, he's playing pretty well in Pittsburgh right now as well.
Agreed. But I was just curious if the team has been playing well in front of them as much as the numbers have shown.
At least I believe so. Anyways, others may not.
I would like to give myself credit for a wonderful, delicious debate today.
I've not even said anything yet.
What do you think?
I think that $4 million would be the craziest contract in free agency.
I think it would legitimately be one of the worst contracts handed out in the last calendar year.
That's
insane.
Trent Frederick's like, yes,
you guys love to say it would be the craziest, it would be the worst. You guys love to go absolute comments.
You want to give Connor Ingram $4 million?
I said under 4.
You said,
but then you're like, oh, it's the worst. He's the worst. It's insane. Like,
I think he's great. I actually think he's the best.
We like to use absolute terms.
Okay, well, here's some facts for you. Do you want some of those?
I love facts.
So since these are goaltenders that have gone to free agency. So keep that in mind. Let's assume Connor Ingram gets this far. The last time a goalie in free agency was paid $4 million was Jonas Korpisalo in 2023. He got a 5-year deal with Ottawa. Before that, the goalies that were paid more than $4 million, Jack Campbell, disaster. Darcy Kemper, this was actually the one when he went to Washington, which was not good at all. He got 5 years, $5.25 million. After that, it was Linus Ullmark to Boston. That obviously worked out, and they ended up trading him. That was $5 million. That was a 4-year deal. And then Philip Grubauer was $5.9 million over a 6-year deal. That one looks like it's finally working out.
These are all players going to a new team, correct?
This is a new team, yes. This is just the information I have. This past summer, with goalies who went to new teams, like Rick said, the most a goalie was paid was $3.35 million, which is Dan Vladar. That was over a 2-year deal. Not one goalie was given more than 2 years on his contract. The last time a goalie was given more than 2 years on a contract was Casey DeSmith, who was $1 million for 3 years. Do any of those guys have the upside that Ingram's supposed to have? Or have a bit of the success at the NHL level that Ingram had before his blip? Dan Vladar.
Korpisalo.
Dan Vladar, Anton Forsberg, I would say,
all
has
of
a
them.
good.
Vladar, you think was on the say was better than Ingram at
Definitely.
Ingram's best?
Yeah.
Where? Calgary?
He had like a 9-10.
906 with a horrendous Flames team.
Yeah.
Or not horrendous. They were okay.
Were they not in the playoffs?
The year before.
That's the year before. The last season in Calgary was a bad season.
Yeah, he had a bad one.
How was Jack Campbell before he came here?
He was in the low 9s, wasn't he?
He was great.
Something like that.
Wasn't he like 9, 10, something like that?
His last 2 years, his last 2 seasons where he signed in Edmonton were 921, 914. And his numbers got better in the playoffs.
Shit.
Damn.
Goalies are voodoo. Do
They
not
are.
commit money or term to goalies.
In case you were wondering,
And I think the league, is recognizing that. The fact only
Yeah.
3 goalies have
But
been
none of these
given-
goalies that we've brought up are like even close to starters, are they?
Neither is Rick. We don't know if Connor Ingram is that.
He was a starter in Arizona, was he not?
Korpisalo was a starter.
Korpisalo was a bulk starter in Columbus.
Varlamov was another guy who got a multi-year deal, but that was to stay in New York.
Grubauer was a starter.
Mackenzie Blackwood got a new contract in this. Obviously, this guy's a little bit younger. He got a new contract extension in San Jose for 2 years. That was
Connor Ingram has been a starter once, by the way. He's played more than 30 games in a season.
Who was ahead of him?
Once.
for Melka.
Vamelka, he lost his job to Veggie.
I would pay if Connor Ingram. If
What's
I
your
was
number?
Offering him a contract today, I would say Connor Ingram. I will give you a 2-year deal at $2.5 million.
1 by 2. Anything else, I wait till the summer.
Yeah,
'Cause that's the other thing, too, is
I
like-
would sign that in the summer, but also too if the others want to get ahead of it, which I would understand, but getting anywhere close to 3, I think would be insane.
I would also go to Connor Ingram if he goes, I don't want to sign for 1 by 1.95 again or 1 by 2. I would say, okay, well, this is a good situation here for you. If you go next year on a 1-year deal, you can make probably a lot of money. You can maybe get to that $3 million range the next summer. But I'm not committing term to a guy who's played 9 good games right now. 8 good games, 8 of 9 good games. And I like him. I think he's a great story. And I think that was a hell of a move by Bowman. I think the only regret is almost that you maybe didn't recall him sooner. Because if you
Yeah,
would've-
but even then, nobody thought he should come up because he didn't have great numbers in the AHL.
To be fair, we did.
Yeah, we did.
I've always gone off of it's easy. This is the craziest thing in the world if you don't listen to the context. But it's easier to play in the NHL than it is in the AHL for the top end players because the other players are doing the things they're supposed to in the NHL, not the AHL.
More predictable.
And that is why I always believe that Clefbaum should be brought up when he was brought up because a lot of people were not saying that because he was not looking great. But that's kind of along the same lines.
Anyways, I think there is like a weird rabbit hole to go down or whatever, butterfly effect, I think they call
we
it.
just did for 20 minutes.
I know, but like if you would have called up Ingram on December 1, like what if Calvin Pickard didn't have that game against the Lightning? What if he would have gotten shelled? I think that's when we did the Pickard question in our sheet here. There's probably a world where they go, okay, Cal's got to go. Ingram's up. Ingram plays well. Maybe you never make the Skinner for Jari trade if you bring up Ingram a little bit earlier.
It'd be a hell of a facial hair duo, those two.
Oh, yeah. Great beard on Ingram.
Oh, yeah.
Great beard.
Speaking of the sheet, how did our Tristan Jarry thing turn out?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't think I won.
I just think the
I think it was
goaltending I've
pretty
seen out
close.
of him is very solid, and I think it's very sustainable.
I think I was pretty close.
I predicted yesterday.
When will Jari return to the crease? Rick won by saying Jan 15.
Oh, there you go.
BM, you said tonight. He is playing tonight.
He is playing tonight.
First home game.
All right, well, let's get to it. We still got a lot to get to. If you have an opinion on the delicious debate, when do you think the Oilers should start thinking about signing Connor Ingram?
And
You can
for how
leave
much?
it in the comments on the YouTube or on Spotify.
Yeah,
Again, I
leave a
stick
comment.
to start thinking about it last week.
I'd love to know what the number would be today,
That would be interesting.
but we shall move it along. Next up, I want to tell you about the Nation Vacation to Vegas. That is from March 24th to the 27th. We are going down to Vegas. We're going to have a viewing party. We're going to go to the game together. We got the all-inclusive seats that got your drinks and your food covered. You'll take advantage of that. Tyler, one more time. How much is a beer in Vegas?
Oh, like $25 US?
Easy.
Million.
Disgusting.
We got a couple of options for you at nationgear.ca. We got the flight package. We've got the non-flight package if you do have some points on your credit card or something. And then we will also be launching a ticket package if you just so happen to be down there and you want to join us at the game. So check out nationgear.ca for your Nation Vacation options. I want to start off with Nuge night because we got to. Because I prepped this podcast and you can't tell me not to do it. Nugent-Hopkins' 1,000th game happened the other night against St. Louis. I thought it was great. A couple of things. One, shout out to the crowd. Super into it all night. The Nugent-Hopkins chants as the game went along was super fun. Loved seeing that. The ceremony was great. Loved seeing Nuge get his Rolex and then quickly take it away. Love that. I love the team picture. I love the jerseys. I love Mid McKing during warm-up, all that stuff. Tyler, you were there too?
Yeah. Players on the video board. Liam had the great thought today. He asked Doobie, he's like, why was Petrie in there? And Doobie kind of said him and Nuge are tight because Doobie, Nuge, and Petrie like all came up at the same time together. And like we're all young in the NHL at the same time. So him and Jeff Petrie apparently are very, very close.
I like seeing Jelty up there.
Yeah, good old Jelty. Is he in the
Hall of
Keep
Fame?
Nuge Forever shirt?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yes,
Is
he
Justin Schultz in the Hall of Fame? No. I wasn't going to ask that.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
Has he won a Norris trophy?
Just the ring of honor.
But I thought it was awesome. Like, again, the Oilers traditionally do a very, very good job of stuff like that. The pucks on the ice, like all of that stuff, like that was cool. The only thing I honestly didn't like is that they didn't give anything to the fans.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, do we get something?
But like not like a commemorative little ticket or like a Nuge towel
Not a
or
pin.
anything. Nothing.
Should have been
A
nuggets.
silver stick like his child.
They blew the budget on those little ribbons of fabric we got for the
yeah.
season opener.
I kept mine, so I have one for next
That
year.
is-
I've got one too. I wear it like a Rambo thing.
I don't know what
As
to do with
good
it.
as the Oilers are, again, we give them their flowers on a lot of stuff. The in-arena presentation
They
is
deserve it.
awesome, blah, blah, blah. I have two legitimate like business side beefs with the Oilers. There aren't enough ushers at the games anymore.
That's fair. Even they say that.
I'm so glad you're on board with this now.
Even they say that.
I got yelled at for it
says
for a
that?
while.
Ushers.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Oilers.
Like
well, you
they,
could hire
and
them.
all they did was put up a video being like, don't walk down the aisle when plays on. Oh my God, do you think anyone's listening to that? No, it's an epidemic of people.
It is
It
an
is a
epidemic.
problem. They are walking and getting up in the middle of play. They need more ushers. And two, I think the Oilers have severely slacked recently in giving back to the fans. Fan Appreciation Night last year,
You got a paper helmet, didn't you?
you got a paper helmet sponsored by Pepsi. Reese still wears his, but he's the only one.
Yeah.
Playoffs, we went
it's not
to
a Burger
towels,
King
which
cap.
some people will say is an upgrade, but like, sure.
We all know we want the pom-poms.
Everyone wants pom-poms.
Yes.
Do we?
I don't know if I
Rick,
want
can you,
pom-poms.
for
It's our
goodness
thing.
sake, Rick,
Let
can you
us have
just stand
something.
by us on this
Let us
podcast for 10
have something.
seconds?
Anyways, I just think
Terrible
like
towel in
in the
Pittsburgh.
past,
Everybody wants to do more waves.
like if the Oilers wanted to, what could have stopped? How cool would it have been if they gave out like, and they, obviously they would have been plastic, but like plastic silver sticks for
Yeah, it'd
Nugent.
been great.
It would have cost the Oilers what?
could have
$10,000. Like
Real
Little
silver.
93 jersey keychains.
sure, like
Yeah,
you could have done
something,
anything.
a little pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree there.
Jersey retirement nights. Remember, you used to get the commemorative tickets.
Hey, look, when they opened it up, everybody got a jersey.
Silver ticket. Oh, wait, what?
Oh yeah, all the season ticket
holders on their first year. Everybody
And
got
I
a
think
jersey.
like on the opening
and
night,
then it was a
it was
free,
a
and then it was
scarf
a
or something.
free,
On the-
and then it was a free naming on the back.
On opening night at Rogers Place, they had metal tickets
Yeah,
that were
I
handed
remember
out
that,
with like the whole game information etched
Yeah.
on it. I was just
I
trying to drag
remember
it out
that.
for Liam's cup fill.
I swear it was the first game at Rogers Place that I got my scarf, but I don't remember. All I know is I went to an Oilers game and I got a scarf at some point for some reason.
Playoffs, whites.
They don't give out anything anymore.
Nothing. Season opener, yeah, you're right. You used to always get something cool, and I think the last few have been, you're right, the Rambo thing that no one knew what body part to attach them to.
Bro, there
supposed to be
was
like a terrible
instructions on it, where to put it, how to put it on.
And you just look at everybody's like, all right, Rambo it is.
And then I think the year before that, they did the styrofoam tubes with lights in them. Like, good Lord.
Yeah, maybe.
They can be better at that.
100%.
And
Anyway,
listen.
back to Nuge night.
Yeah.
I just thought it was great.
Yep.
Having him open the scoring, eventual game winner, classic Nuge shot, blocker side, love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I also love to see at the end of the game when the teammates pushed him back out on the ice for a little curtain call.
It was really neat. If you were watching at home, the friends of Nugent-Hopkins and his sibling. Is it?
Yeah, sibling.
Did the lineup announcement.
Oh,
And,
cool.
The
That was
opening.
just his friends.
His sibling was sitting next to him, I think, or cousin or something.
Still,
Was next to
I
him.
like that. Nuge goes, they're like, Ryan, who do you want to read the lineup? He's like, how about one of my fucking boys? Like, hell yeah.
It was a cool thing. And then Gene interviewed them in the intermission and got a little intel. I suggested Gene tell the people the question you're going to ask them beforehand, so you don't have to try and yell it at them during the interview. Every single time, nobody can hear it.
Unless it's Zach Hyman's dad, in which case just ask him whatever you want.
Yeah, he's
true.
going to tell you about anything anyways.
It's
very
I'll tell you
true.
about it all. Anything else from Nuge night? I just thought it was really well done. I thought the Oilers did a great job of it. Shout out to the Blues, actually. I was curious if they were going to come out and watch it, which they did.
And
No
they
tribute
fell
video
asleep.
from Nick Bukestad, though.
I think
He was there. He could have done one in person.
Someone commented and was like on our show and was like, pretty cool that they had him take the face off against Bukestad cool too. I was like, how's that cool? They played together for like 12 games. Like of everything that went on that night, I couldn't imagine going away from the game being like that. He got to take the draw against the old Jugsy.
Probably never played on the same ice together either. Not
Yeah,
even
like
during a line
practiced
switch.
together.
Yeah.
Doesn't know his name.
Was there anybody you thought was going to be in the little video that wasn't in there?
I mean, a Hall.
He did comment the day after, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, did he?
Like on Instagram?
There's a quote for him, a quote
It was in
by
an
him
article.
afterwards.
Yeah, it was in an article somewhere.
something
He's like, oh, my bad. I forgot.
Well,
I thought Ryan Smith might be in there.
Calling out to him.
Yeah, Smitty would have been a good one.
I thought Ryan Smith might be in there.
You don't want to make it too long, too,
Yeah.
right?
I could have sat there, play the whole intermission. I would have loved it.
I mean, you know,
They got to talk about the 50-50 thing first.
Well, that is true.
I was going to say, you know, I'm an absolute fun sponge, but I did think they kept it really nice and timely. There was never a point where I was like, let's go. It was good.
No, it was great.
Well, and
then
the Oilers
obviously-
play showed it afterwards. They weren't
played
sluggish.
well.
They
played really well.
Yeah. They came out firing.
What year did Nick Bukestad play on the team?
2022.
You're looking up to see if they shared
That
the
long
ice.
ago?
I'm trying to figure out how many.
2023?
Was it really
one
that
of
long
those
ago?
two.
It wouldn't have been last year, been the year before.
Yeah, it was never a cup run.
Yeah, lost to Vegas.
Oh, so that would have
2
been
years ago.
3 years ago.
Oh yeah, 3 now.
Man, we've been
Ryan,
doing this podcast a long time.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Nick Bukestad spent a total of 5 minutes and 39 seconds on the ice together.
That was a
Well,
really
it was a nice touch that they got the face off, though. It's one of those small details you got to really look out for.
No, you definitely don't look out for that. Ever. Is there a way to look up who, like, Nuge's most common teammates are?
You can only do 3 years at a time on natural
Ooh,
stat.
I thought Hemmer would have been in there.
Honestly, I start to lose who played with who.
Did Hemsky and Nuge play together?
Of course they did.
Oh, yeah.
Of course they did. For like 3-4
5
years.
No
When
shit.
did Hemsky retire?
20,
Or when did
he got
Hemsky go to
traded in like
Ottawa, sorry?
2014 or 2015.
They were still at
something like that.
Rexall when Hemsky went to Ottawa.
Yeah, 2014, right before the deadline.
Crazy.
Fuck, Hemsky played with Yakupov?
So that was
Of course. No yak in the video. Come on.
Ridiculous. Early over there in Russia.
That I think was my biggest takeaway from the whole night
yak?
was that I felt that I felt super old.
Well, I mean, you start to.
Well, no, because like there's
Old gray beer Eberle's out there, and you're like,
yeah, Nuge and like Clefbaum just looked so different.
Handsome.
Like
I actually thought Clefbaum looked exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm not going to feel the same way.
no, that hair, man, the hair
It's not
is
even just Nuge. It's the fact that, like, he has 1,000 games now.
Yes.
We've done a dry side, 1,000 points. McDavid, 1,000 points. Like, Donnell Nurse isn't that far away. Eberle's done 1,000 points.
Yeah, but me and the other guy
that mentioned today too. Jeff Petrie just played his 1,000th game.
Me and the other guys on the other side of this table here, we've been doing parties since those guys came into the league.
Yep.
Well, you
for
saw,
this company.
You saw Gretzky's first game, so
The other thing that really went under the radar on Sunday, Spencer Stastny played his 100th game. Nobody cared.
Isn't that what tonight's pregame ceremony is for?
Did you see the Curtis Lazar?
Yeah, great joke by Lazar.
So, Tom Gazzola tweeted this out. Curtis Lazar, who I think did I bring up the Molson Cup thing over on this show the other day? He joked how, what game was it? Was it when McDavid got his last hat trick, whoever that was?
And Lazar
scored. He was like, yeah, I told McDavid I was going to come for his Molson Cup. He clearly took that personally. So Curtis Lazar is going to play his 600th career game tonight. And Tom Gazzola said he overheard a comment in the Oilers locker room from Lazar, and he said, I wonder what my T-shirt is going to look like.
I like that. Chris Lazar, he chuckles because he's a very happy-looking guy.
Now those
too.
trainers got to scramble around and try and find him a fucking...
Did you see they put a fucking spelling mistake on Nuge's shirt?
No.
On the back of them, it says first game on this day, 500th game on this day, then 1,000th game. They put 2025, not 2026.
Oh, that's because they made the shirts before he got hurt.
No, they put January 18th, 2025.
Well, that's, you know what? You get that grace period when you write a check early in the year. The bank will still clear it.
They did an admirable job of that.
I said that, yeah. The Bills put out a statement firing their head coach. Fourth word is a spelling mistake.
Yeah.
Which word?
They meant to say admirable, and they just put admiral. He did an admiral job.
You know what? He was the captain of the ship, if you will.
He was.
Moving along, just gotta keep ripping through the game from the other night. I don't know who to start with, Tyler or Liam, that Andrew Mangiapane got on the score sheet.
Manja. Hey, bada boom, bada bing. That's what I have to say. God, I can't wait till that guy doesn't play here anymore.
What if he keeps scoring?
Good. Increases trade value.
Wow.
Either way, obviously you want him to play well because he's playing for the team. But the Oilers need an upgrade, and the only way they can make an upgrade is Andrew Mangiapane not being here. I think
they could make an upgrade with Andrew Mangiapane playing to the level that they expected him to. I understand that's not really what we would like because we kind of like to move on from the player, but you liked him when he got here, when the transaction was made. So if he can get back to that version of it, I think we have to be happy with it.
He won't.
There's Rick. You guys always in absolutes.
Always absolutes, man.
Raphael Lavoie will be a top 6 forward.
I'm still waiting for that one.
In the American League.
I do agree, though. If Mangiapane can get rolling a little bit, you do view the forward group a bit differently. But I still think they trade him.
I view it the same. I'd rather have Isaac Howard taking those minutes right now because he's more important to this franchise than Mangiapane is.
I do have Mangiapane as a fourth liner, though. Even if he gets back to what he's supposed to be, because the 9 guys in front of him, when all healthy, I do agree with you, should be playing in front of him.
So then you're trading him no matter what before the deadline. Because if he starts playing well and you view him as a third liner or a fourth liner,
there's always that injury possibility. Sure. You gotta surround yourself with capable players for the playoffs, right?
But what I'll say is this: your 3 worst forwards can't be Trent Frederick, Adam Henrique, and Andrew Mangiapane.
But don't you want your 3 worst forwards to be on your fourth line and healthy scratches?
Not for $9 million.
I understand for nine.
I
understand.
That's like $11 million.
I understand. Yeah, but we're already paying it, so it's all.
No, I know, but if I can move some of that money, let's just say Mangiapane in this scenario, and I can get a third line center that's actually giving me something and not just in the press box eating all my popcorn.
Don't you think that if they had an opportunity to do that, they would have done it by now? I'm just starting to get to the point where I'm like, I don't think anyone's really offering anything. That's why he's not gone yet.
Or what they are offering
also,
is like an absolute anchor.
Yes, you're going to take a step backwards.
I
at this
would
point.
say, what's the rush? What does it matter? We're in trading Mangiapane,
because you had him just as a healthy scratch and he wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because you don't have the option to replace him in the sense of okay, this is how I'm measuring it all up. Trade Andrew Mangiapane, call Columbus, get Boone Jenner or Charlie Coyle. I'm not saying he goes directly there, but somehow you get away from that money.
What else did that cost us?
Second round pick?
Yeah, second, third round
so
pick.
Mangiapane out the door and a second round pick out the door. However it gets done, 2, 3, 5, 18 teams, we're getting Boone Jenner back.
Sure,
That's not bad then.
Yeah.
Okay, at that point, I'm kind of on board with that.
It's just I don't care that Andrew Mangiapane is on the team and not playing right now because it's irrelevant. What will be relevant is when this team passes March 8th, which I'm pretty sure when the deadline is, and they still have Andrew Mangiapane and they don't have a third line center, they're just not better off in that sense.
I think they do have a third line center. You just have to play on the first line left wing.
That's fine, sure.
But then you do need a goal scorer to go down that spot.
You need another forward. If it's that guy or this
Yes.
guy,
Fair,
it
fair,
can't
fair,
be
fair.
Mangiapane. And I think it also bleeds into the conversation of Adam Henrique a little bit too. Like, the team looks way better without him. I don't know. We speculated today, like, they said he's out till after the Olympic break.
Correct.
What if he's just out till the playoffs? Because then if he's out till the playoffs, the Oilers can remove his LTIR. He'd be on LTIR, and they would have that $3 million to play with in the regular season. Now you obviously come into the problem over the playoffs. It's the whole salary cap thing now, so it's a little bit different. But if, again, this hypothetical world I will continue to live in every day, the Oilers go and get Charlie Coyle, and he's your third line center, and you're like, Adam Henrique, you are not in the lineup tonight, first game of the playoffs. Is anyone going to be that upset? Like, he will be, obviously. But, like, my point is, like, even if you... It's not like you need him to win playoff games. He's a good asset to have. And like you said, like, if there's an injury, you have Henrique to come in, and that's a positive. But I wonder if the others can kind of navigate that to benefit them.
Who brings in a better return, Mangiapane or Henrique?
Well, I would say
Rico.
Henrique, but he also has a full no move. So the realistic answer is Andrew Mangiapane.
And
Yeah, but I think the majority of players have probably waived that no move to go play somewhere.
But where would
As long as you're not going to like a bottom end team, you'd have to go back to like a playoff caliber team or somewhere that's close to.
But I think I would want Henrique still here. But it's what you just said, if like something happens, I know I can throw him in the
You would
lineup.
rather lean on Henrique as your 13 rather than Mangiapane.
Definitely.
Oh, so there's the incentive with Mangiapane of getting out of the money for next year. An extra $3.6 million this
Henrique's
summer.
done this year?
Yeah, an extra $3.6 million this summer. Like, I view the summer a lot differently if the Oilers move on from Mangiapane and they go from right now it's $12.3 million. All right, if you can get now all of a sudden it's 15.9. Pretty good.
Is he easier to trade in the offseason than he is at the deadline?
I don't know. Maybe. Like Arvidsson was easier to trade at the offseason. So, yeah, sure. But again, like, if you're going to make a move in season, money needs to go out. And Mangiapane is the clearest path to that.
And he's their worst forward.
Well,
He's playing.
That they can trade.
yeah,
Their worst.
Frederick?
I think Frederick's playing a lot better than him.
That's very fair.
Frederick's 12.
If they were both on 1-year deals and you were like, Tyler, you have to get rid of one of Frederick or Mangiapane, I think I would get rid of Mangiapane over Frederick.
I think because he brings a different element that
Bit of
Mangiapane doesn't
jam.
have. Yeah.
I guess the
do
term
enjoy
for me
jam.
is still.
Well, yeah, the term, like, if you could ask me right now which one I'd get, the one with term is, I'd love to, but.
Yep.
Another thing from Sunday night that happened, unfortunately,
Oh, no.
Kasper
What is it?
Kapanen went down again. Post game, Chris Knobloch said, "We don't know how long it is. It's certainly not as bad as when he was hurt before, and I'm not sure if it's the same or whatever. But he seems like he's in good spirits. The medical staff, from what I've heard, haven't done full testing, but I think he'll be returning not immediately, but it's not going to be a long-term thing.
They said today within a week. Now, take that for what it's worth coming from where they're
Knobloch
coming
inflation,
from.
that could be several weeks.
Did Knobloch say or whatever in his quote?
He did.
Wow. That sounds like he's lying.
week or
man.
whatever.
That was the night of, though. I don't think he had a real answer at that point.
Anyway, I just feel bad for the guy because he came back and he was playing super well, and he's having a season where the Gourds, they just don't want him to be healthy.
It's an uphill battle. But it's an uphill battle to win the Stanley Cup. Push through. That's what you got to do.
Earn's not given, as Liam would say.
He looked great when he came back, so.
Yeah, he did
Maybe
look
he'll
great.
come back better this time.
Even better, like Rookie of the Year, Liam. Have you seen that?
Every time he gets hurt, he comes back even better.
Stronger. I've never seen Rookie of the Year.
I mean, you want to talk about another guy? If he comes back and looks the same way, you giving him a new deal?
He's making just over one.
Yeah, 1.3.
No.
You're letting him walk this summer?
Yeah.
I don't think
I like him a lot, but like, I just think like you let like
Who do you have replacing him then?
I don't know. I don't have the list in front.
I don't think you'd let him necessarily walk, but you certainly don't need to
I'm not thinking about
commit
it
to a
today.
winger.
Yeah, I'm not. But I mean,
One
if
or
he
two,
comes back and has 10 games where he looks as good as he does,
10 games, Connor Ingram's playing 9 games. Woohoo! Dang!
No, you can't. You can't keep doing this.
No, I was gonna say, do you go to him and say, hey, you're making 1.3? We'll give you 2 by 1.5, like a modest raise. You're not giving him. I have no interest in committing north of $2 million to him.
Not really, no.
But
yeah, sure. If it's like that,
Yeah.
that'd be fine.
yeah.
I just don't know. I feel like eventually, like he's not that old. Like if he does well, he'll probably want to cash in a little bit.
yeah, maybe.
Like,
Our
what
man
he's gonna be, like,
is 29.
Damn it, I'm so close on all these ages.
But if he comes back, plays another 10 games, that's 24 games. And if he's still like pretty good, that's a lot more than 9.
But it's
just
not
want
much more than double.
Zach Cassian just comes into my head every time.
But he's so
But
much
I'm not giving
different
him
than-
3.
He's
I
so
know,
much
but
different
what
than
if they
Cassian.
do? Yeah, I know. But
If they give
it's not
Kasperi
about the
Kapanen-
player, it's about like what they did.
He hasn't kicked one person.
You're gonna hate it, but
That's true.
if he kept it under 2 million, like 1.8, I'd give him like 3 years. You can put that down in the minors for almost fucking nothing. You put
Yeah,
him on
but-
waivers and get picked up like that. That just kind of goes away. That
Got to
doesn't
be
bother me.
careful though, because you can get Kasperi Kapanen off waivers. They literally did.
And we've tried with other guys, and it's not worked out so well.
Yeah, but that's because, again, you hit
Some
on
things don't work.
You hit it on one out of every 10 of them. So you got to take those other shots. It's like the Tomasic conversation.
Except for
I
this
don't
guy has a
know.
lot more NHL experience.
Okay, sure, that's fair. Jack Roslovic went through free agency, didn't get signed. We got him for $1.5 million. Like, the Oilers are kind of falling into these guys a little bit, whether it's luck or it's like, oh, they've actually got to pulse on things and know how the league is operating. A little bit.
Well, we were
Curtis
offering
Lazar-
Roslovic. Didn't he turn us down at first?
Yeah, and I
So
get that too.
that's at that point, it ends up being a little bit of luck because you already offered him more and he took less.
But that's on him too. I
Oh,
would
100%.
say.
But if had he jumped on it, then it's on us for offering too much.
But then you look at these like Curtis Lazar. Again, he's not a superstar, but he's a great little role player for you.
100%.
You got him, 3 weeks into free agency for
Something like
nothing. You have Ty Emerson, who we are like when the Oilers traded CC, we all looked up and thought, who is this guy? Same thing with Spencer Stastny. Like the Oilers,
We have quite the no-name defense.
yeah, and they play for us and they do well. And I think Stan Bowman and his team have a really good grip on what is going on and like who's available on these lower term deals and how they can come in and help the Oilers. I think that's good. I think they're actually struggling when they're trying to get these guys or they're trying to pay $3 million. They cannot get that $3 million range. So I would wait. And like we keep talking about those players. I don't want to discredit them. I like Ingram. I like Kapanen. But I would wait for Matt Savoy to hit. And then I would pay him $3 million. I would do the same with Ike Howard. I wouldn't keep going out and getting Mangiapane every single season.
No, I also go back to the fact that, you know what, we know he connects very well with Draisaitl.
Sure. Hey, if
But
it keeps
so
going,
does
do it.
Savoy. So
Yeah.
or did anyways at the beginning.
Speaking
like
of struggles,
Kapanen. I would
I'm struggling to get through the rundown.
We only got 10 minutes left.
I got a lot left on the sheet, too. Just to wrap up the weekend, obviously, shutouts on Friday and Saturday, courtesy of Jason Gregor. Only the third time that's happened since 2002, where the Oilers have had back-to-back shutouts from 2 different goalies specifically. They've had 8 shutouts back-to-back in that span, if it's the same goalie involved. But with 2 different goalies, only the third time. UC Markkanen and Tommy Salo did it back in December of 2002. And then Stuart Skinner and Jack Campbell did it on March 30th and April 1st of 2023.
Why didn't we sign him after that? Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Oh, no, I don't remember what games that was. I just remember Skinner got sent down after a shutout in San Jose.
Skinner shut out LA 2-0 on March 30th, and Jack Campbell shut out Anaheim on April 1st, 6-0.
Damn. We all thought he was back. I think if I'm remembering correctly, Jack Campbell had just had a good game before that against Vegas when we were all there. Remember that? He won. I think the Oilers won 4-2.
Oh, that might have been the game when I was running up and down the stairs.
Am I part of what?
Mensa?
Who's
The
that?
high IQ people. How do you remember all this shit?
I would assume I'm part of Mexa.
I just
Mensa.
remember running up and down the stairs at that game because I was very excited.
Was that the 51-49?
No, not that one. No, that was. Remember when they split us up in different sections?
Oh, yeah.
We had that insane, hilarious NFL parlay, and our
Yep.
groups of people were yelling at each other.
Okay,
like,
yeah, that
"Parlay!"
does. Yeah, that does sound familiar.
Anyway,
Okay, I got it right here.
Yeah, we definitely paid.
Oh,
Vegas
yeah,
that
no,
night.
it wasn't close to that. It was January 14th.
So, no, he's not a part of Mensa. Not yet.
Mensa
won-
waits.
He sure sells it well,
No,
though.
yeah.
Oilers won 4-3.
It's the
Campbell
accent.
stopped
You could be one of those
27.
scam people on the telephone.
You're getting scammed by his accent.
Oh,
It's a problem.
Mark scored that game. What a miracle. Oh, he got an assist. Clem Shady got a point goal.
couple other things. Anything else from the weekend, or can I move on now? First 25 games of the season, boys.
Who are you re-signing?
Nope. Oilers have first 25 games. The Oilers allowed 93 goals, had a 3.72 goals against, second worst in the NHL. 25 games after that, 62 goals allowed, 2.48 goals against, and second best in the NHL. Goaltending, defense, team playing better. It works. Math, stats, facts.
There you go.
Good.
Quite the jump.
Looking at tonight, Tristan Jarry hilariously gets his first start at Rogers Place.
Welcome back.
Welcome, sir. This is his 300th career start happening tonight. He should also get a t-shirt. 313th appearance.
Half the size of Lazar's.
Yep. Oh, maybe like a crop top? Mm-hmm. I was at an event on Saturday, so I didn't get a chance to watch the game. How did Jarry look? Obviously, a 31 save shutout is
Solid.
no joke, but how do you look?
Solid. I liked him. Not a lot of extra movement. I think he had a couple points where I was like, worried about the injury and didn't really flinch, kept moving, and was solid.
I didn't watch. I
Yeah,
was
it was
on a
cruising.
flight. I was on the flight coming
He had
home.
to make some big saves when that game was still relatively close too. So like full marks for the shutout. That's not like a 6-0 win where it's 5-0 after the first period and you outshoot the team 38-12.
Oh, no,
like
we still had to get through that
sharp.
first,
Yeah.
And we made them trade Kiefer Sherwood.
I don't understand that trade from San Jose's perspective, by the way.
Because they're going to sign him.
Just because they stink.
San Jose?
Yeah.
If the
I
playoffs
think
started,
they're fake news.
If the playoffs started today, Oilers Sharks.
But don't you? I think it's good. To
I don't
reward
think
them.
they're Anaheim to me.
Oh, I think
Like
Adams
coming
would.
back down to the. Yeah, but I think they're in their cycle of becoming a good team again. I think they're on their way up.
I just don't think they need picks anymore.
Yeah,
There's
there's
so many players.
At some point, your system gets too clogged up. Also, I've always said one of the biggest mistakes of the McDavid era is that they didn't go harder at the 2017 deadline. You had Connor on his
that's fair.
ELC. You had Leon still on his ELC.
Yep.
Like San Jose, if you think you're going to sign Sherwood and you're like, you know what, this guy's going to be a good player for us for the next 4 or 5 years, 2 second-round picks. I think they had an extra one too. Like, have at her.
No, they do. They still have a second round pick for this year from Colorado in the Mackenzie Blackwood trade.
Yeah.
They're not going to run into any problems with this, but it is quite funny with the salary cap now in the playoffs. San Jose would have $14 million in dead cap on their playoff salary cap because they have Vlasic, Jones, some Russian guy I've never heard of.
What his name be?
Oh God,
He said he didn't heard of him because he can't say his name. Didn't want to try.
Nikolay.
Goldobin? Kovalenko?
That's a tough one. There's a Y and a Z next to each other.
Nishkov.
Nizhov.
What? Starts with a K.
Nikolai, yeah.
I never heard of him. They bought him out.
Nishkov.
Whoever the fuck this is.
Why'd you sign him?
Eric Carlson and Thomas Hurdle are the other ones. Who is this guy?
Oh, and why did they have to buy him out?
Well, because he's a man who doesn't exist. They got a contract, apparently.
Got to get rid of that GM.
Yeah, you can't. It's like when, was that team that drafted the fake Korean guy way back in the day?
Yeah, no kidding.
That was like that. They signed this guy to a contract. Didn't even exist.
81 games. He's playing for Abbotsford. This is weird.
One more stat to give you before we move on to the betting segment. If
Call
you
yourself
are
a scout.
looking to get in an argument with anybody about why Zach Hyman should be on Team Canada, it might be that he leads the NHL in goals since December 11th, courtesy of Jack Michaels with 17. Next up is Connor McDavid and Mark Stone in second with 14 goals.
I'll fight everyone who wants
I'd
to
like to
talk
see
about
that.
Hyman. I just don't get it. I've bitched about this already, but why McDavid doesn't get his line mate there is beyond me. And since Dan said it, the more I've started to believe it, is like this team is built around McKinnon and Crosby, not McDavid, it feels like. And I just don't really get it. I like that stance.
Thanks.
I'm with you.
I appreciate it.
So, yeah, I think it's dumb. And I think they had a little bit of edge on them the other day against St. Louis because Doug Armstrong was set up in the stands.
I think he's forcing himself onto this team.
Well, he's got to wait for a couple of injuries, but I guess Braden Point.
He can't. Yeah, he can't. Yeah.
I mean, we only know 6 of the 12 replacement guys.
I still think they'd take Scheifele over him.
And I think
Depends who goes down to.
I think
Like,
he's a better
Sam
player
Bennett
than
would be up there.
I think he's a better player than Surly. I think he's a better player than Sam Bennett.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Olympics, the physicality and the fights and that stuff kind of goes to the wayside just because of how it's dealt with. Therefore, some of that stuff that Bennett did in the Four Nations isn't really going to be as valuable here coming up. And he's very good in his own end. We watched him track down somebody against Toronto there. I can't remember how long ago that was. The dude is not getting the credit that he deserves.
Agreed.
And half the people that watch him are going to bed at like 9 o'clock. That's why.
Tonight, they'll be going to bed before the game starts.
Yeah.
100%.
Get the old people out of here.
Well, I want to talk a little betting. The Oilers are playing the Devils tonight at Rogers Place. Download the app and get on the game. Use the code NATION for Bet365. Must be 19 years old or older. Going to be running through the lines now. I did do these this morning. If anybody wants to fact check these, I did these first thing this morning, so chances are they probably shifted a little bit. Money line, Oilers are heavily favored at minus 170. Devils at plus 145. Looking at the puck line, if you think the Oilers are going to win by 2 or more, the Oilers are minus 1.5 is plus 145. Which isn't that juicy for puck line for me. I don't really like that. Devils to cover that are minus 170. Your over under is set at 6.5. Over that is plus 105. Under that is minus 125. So the betting line there means the public thinks it's going to go under 6.5.
Oilers have been a great under team recently.
Well, it helps when they don't let the other team score at all.
That is true.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Looking at a couple of props for you, if anybody's interested. Connor McDavid, anytime goal, plus 100. I think he's due.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Zach Hyman, red hot, on fire. Anytime goal, plus 125.
That's a good one. I have one for you.
Please.
Podkolzin point plus 130. He's on the power play today.
I like that too. Zach Hyman, 2 points. He's did that in 3 of his last 5. That was plus 205 if you're interested. And then last one I got, just because he loves whipping pucks at the net from everywhere. Darnell Nurse, 2 shots, minus 130. Maybe
hitting it?
Yeah, he's been hitting it recently, but like he goes on these runs where he just throws it at the net from wherever. Yeah. And while I don't, as a hockey fan / Oilers fan, I would prefer not to have that shot. As a bettor, fire away.
He's hit that in 6 of 7, by the way.
Damn, 6-7. God, I hated that. Why did I do
All
that?
I know is that I need something to go my way because your boy has been ice cold lately. All I had was my Nuge anytime goal the other day that kind of saved me on Sunday, but my Bills bets did not go well. Sorry, Tyler.
Why?
They lost?
What did I also bet? I made a foolish bet and rode with me Mrs. brother on the Texans. That did not go well.
Nope. CJ Stroud's
Well, you don't have a quarterback.
3 for 3 on the CFB last night.
Where?
CFB. College football championship.
There you have it. Anything else for you guys sticking up?
My Saturday, what day was that? Sunday was delightful.
What was it?
So, Bet365 gave me my money back for Kasperi Kapanen. So that was great. I had him at a point. I hit Podkolzin point plus 130. Oilers over 3.5 goals minus 105. Oilers puck line plus 155. Oilers money line minus 155. And then Zach Hyman goal plus 145.
You're the richest man alive.
$5.
$5.
I am the richest man alive.
It's just important to know. Sometimes you get hot like Liam, and sometimes you're cold like me. Beware. Make sure you're betting within the limits. Whatever your bet is never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app and get it on the game. Use code NATION at Bet365. Must be 19 years or older. I'm going to do a little plug here while we get ready for Bag Milk's Trivia. If you want to get the boards out for me, Tyler, you might even need a piece of paper, perhaps. Liam is having a stretch. He's very tired.
Chair's brutal.
That I agree with. Those chairs are awful. The betting, we're done the betting segment. Bag Milk's Trivia is presented by Swiss Donair, which is where I would like to go after I leave here. I'm hungry. I want to go get a Donair. It's delicious. It's Tuesday. There's a game tonight. It's at 8 o'clock. I need to fuel up. Make sure I don't fall asleep.
Crazy.
Swiss Donair is home of the old school Donair with options if you want some flair. Open for 25 years, now 7 days a week. Pride of the North Side. Swiss Donair is great for your events at home or the office. Check out their location at 8308 144th Ave Northwest or online at swissdonair.com. How are we doing over there, boys? Tyler needs a pair.
Tyler can't play.
Use the backside of that one.
Yeah, paper's double-sided, you know.
Two-sided even.
Yeah, but it bleeds through.
Well, I think you should write on a plate.
Could write on a plate.
That would be... There's a lot of things we're not allowed to do in this Airbnb. I would imagine writing on a plate is at the top.
Oh, come on. With a dry erase marker?
Yeah, those are like IKEA plates. Well,
No.
Crowdsource this.
Those are
We'll get
fine crystal only in the
say.
Airbnbs.
Those are
Or
very.
you can also just put it on your phone and hold it up.
No, I'm going to write very small.
Okay. Tyler is committed to the game, and I
some
respect.
post-it notes.
Oh, I could do that too.
All right, fellas, we got 4 quick questions for Bag Milks trivia today.
New Jersey.
I'm
One of
ready.
these days I'm going to research the game beforehand.
You'll never
I
remember.
think about it the day after.
Well, you're gonna like this
I always
one then,
forget.
Rick.
Oh, I like this.
The first question, I gave you the answer earlier in the podcast. Well, now we'll see who pays attention to me.
God damn it.
The Edmonton Oilers picked up back-to-back shutouts on Saturday and Sunday, which is the first time that's happened since March and April of 2023. How many times have the Oilers had back-to-back shutouts in franchise history? I gave the answer. What could it be? You rascals over here, remember?
Sorry, back-to-back shutouts by 2 different goalies?
No, it could be one goalie. It could be 2 different goalies.
I got the answer.
Oh,
Because if it's 2 different goalies, the answer is 3. But it could be the same goalie. Just back-to-back shutouts. Who listens to Bag Milk and who
I
doesn't?
can tell you who the 6 goalies were who got them in back-to-back games.
Oh, is that the
That's
question?
not the question.
It wasn't. It's
the next question.
All right, everybody, flip them over.
22?
no, I was wrong.
Dan nails it. The answer is 8.
Damn it!
I thought you said it was 8 without the back-to-back, without the goalies. Like 8.
This is 8
8 times. One goalie had back-to-back, and then 3 there was 2 guys.
No,
Void question.
8 times total. 3 of those were 2 different goaltenders.
I'm fine.
First up,
I am fine. This out.
Cujo in
I listened, I thought it was
97. Cujo in 98. Salo in 2001. Salo Conklin 2002. Rollison did it in 2006. Talbot did it in 2017. Mike Smith did it in 2022. And then
Grant Fuhr never did it.
Nope.
They won every game 7-6.
Still, you'd think a Hall of Famer.
And then Jari Ingram did it obviously the weekend.
Thanks, David Staples.
And Skinner did it in the playoffs.
Yeah, this is just regular
Yeah.
season.
Should have kept him.
So we got Dan gets a point for that one.
Well done, Daniel.
Thanks.
Dan is on the board.
Damn.
Question number 2. This is going back to the old standards. The Oilers have played the Devils in the regular season 93 times in their histories.
God.
So 93 times total regular season. How many wins in those 93?
Mickey Mouse organization.
That is right, Dan.
Giving away some of the clues to the young people, Dan.
Sorry.
Mickey Mouse organization. I thought that was
93
I thought that was
times
Anaheim.
total.
No, it was Wayne Gretzky.
How many wins in those 93 games?
When did the Devils come into the league?
Fuck if I know.
We're just doing wins, yes?
Like before us or with us.
Yeah,
Then
just
they were
wins.
after us.
They were the Rockies.
Yeah, we're
Is
just
this
doing.
as the Devils.
Yes.
Yes.
Are we sure?
You're trying to overcomplicate it now.
He's trying to find an excuse
Yeah,
for
like-
when he's wrong.
Well, like you're going to be like, no, they were good against the
He's
Colorado.
baking in
makes a
excuses.
difference.
Give him his time. Let him cook.
Makes a
needs an
difference.
excuse.
And you know what? I will give a bonus point if you can guess the perfect record
I might
The
do
perfect
wins or
record?
in 93
The
games.
perfect record's going to be wonky, though.
I think the Oilers.
All right, everybody, flip them over when you're ready.
40, 43, and 10.
Oh,
I have
we
to
just
do
want wins.
extra math.
You do wins or you do the full total for a bonus point. So
Yeah,
is
well,
the-
for the record, there's going to be
93.
ties involved as well, so that's why I didn't even try for that.
So 40 wins is my answer.
37 is my answer with a record of 37, 40, and 16.
50, 37, and 6.
So the nobody's really in the ballpark for the total win, but like 44 wins in 93 games. So I think Tyler gets the point on that one.
Damn it.
Tyler gets the
Weren't a
point.
Mickey Mouse organization as long as I thought they
What does that
The
even
record
mean?
sucks.
Didn't they win like 3 Stanley Cups?
Well, if only you'll have to
but
wait
back
to
then we
find
wouldn't have
out.
played them very often.
This is why I needed more information.
Our friend Curtis Lazar is playing game number 600 tonight. Curtis Lazar played 123 of those games with the New Jersey Devils. How many points did he have as a Devil? How many points did Curtis Lazar have as a Devil? He played 123 games, and I will give you a bonus point if you can nail the breakdown. So we got a 1-1 game so far. Dan and Tyler are on the board.
How many games, sorry?
123. 123 games with the Devils over 3 seasons. Everybody's working away. Everybody's thinking.
My answer is ready.
Tyler's ready. Dan's ready.
Locked in.
Everybody's ready.
This is too much.
Flip them over, everybody.
42 points.
I said way lower.
74 points. You went 32 for Dan. And what did you say, Tyler?
11 goals, 18 assists for 29 points.
Tyler gets the point. 30 points. It is
my
9
God.
goals, 21 assists.
74.
I was
I've
two.
my answer 3 times.
74?
What was it before?
Oh, it was way lower. I just figured like 20 points a year wouldn't have been terrible.
What was
only
his?
2 years.
What's his stat
That was a
line?
year and a half.
It was 9
120
goals,
games.
21 assists.
That's a year and a half.
Yeah, no, my math out of that is 3 seasons.
I had 11 goals, 21 assists. Damn it.
I wasn't close.
pressure.
Final
goals.
question. Tyler currently in the lead, 2 points to 1.
God damn it.
Who scored the first goal in Edmonton Oilers history against the New Jersey Devils? It came on November 19th, 1983 in a 13-4 victory.
As they did.
Fuck, we
As was the
smoked 'em,
tradition
hey?
back then.
That might be the Mickey Mouse game.
It is the Mickey Mouse game.
I'm going to guess.
What year was that, sorry?
It is November 19th, 1983.
I'm just playing the odds here.
Yeah, me too. Boy, Rick, you're probably at that game.
Honestly, I don't even know if this guy. I don't even know if this guy was on the team, but I'm taking a shot. Name
All right,
popped
flip
in
him
my
over, buddy.
Mark Napier.
We got Mark Napier, Kevin Lowe, Wayne Gretzky, and Dave Lumley. The answer is Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky scored at 5:43 in the first period during an Oilers 13-4 victory. Wayne went on to record 8 points that night.
I remember that game, actually.
That is big. That's his big.
And that was when Wayne Gretzky said the New Jersey Devils are a Mickey Mouse organization.
Did he actually say that?
It is.
Why did he say that?
He's just big mad.
Felt like they were. Yeah,
Probably because they stink real bad.
I do think that they started to take some liberties towards the end of the game once it was.
I mean,
out
if
of
it's 13-4,
hand.
you'd expect it back in the 80s.
Yeah.
So 83 would have been Gretzky's big year, like the goals.
I don't understand.
I can't believe Dan
Because-
said I'm playing the odds and picked Kevin Lowe.
I just picked a guy that I know was there for sure, but I didn't assume that he was going to go with the most. I didn't think it was going to be the obvious.
83-84 was the year he
It's
got
always the
205
obvious.
points. He had 87 goals, 118 assists that year.
Liam says it's always the obvious answer during Bag Milk's trivia.
Sometimes it is. All right, there you go. There's Bag
So he
Milk
had a
trivia.
12. So Dave Lumley had a 12-game goal scoring streak. I knew that, but it was 81-82. That's where I was going with that one, by the way.
We got to wrap it up with some goal predictions here.
Closest one, Rick predicted. The only one who predicted a shutout on the weekend was Rick at 4-0.
I was happy.
I said 7-1.
Yeah, I said 9-3. So, anyways, no one got it right. Rick was close with 1 goal, but that don't get you much.
This is good in only horseshoes and hand grenades.
Tyler, what do you got? How many games we got
We're
here?
doing 2 games. We're doing tonight against Joyzy
Tonight against Joyzy
and then the Penguins on Saturday. I will say tonight the Edmonton Oilers win 5-2, and I will say that against Pittsburgh they win it 4-3 in overtime.
Dan, what do you got?
4-1 win tonight and a 5-4 OT win against the Penguins.
Rick, what do you got?
Let's go 5-1 tonight. And then Pittsburgh's going to be 4-2. 4-1.
Lehman?
I think I'll win 5-2 tonight as well. Penguins, I think, will be 4-3 overtime.
You picked both exact same scores as me.
Right.
Really? Am I
Rooster,
not
what do you
allowed?
got?
Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, you would both get a point. It depends if you want to go for the win or not.
6-3-8 and 7-2.
Is that little curl at the front of your hat? Is that a new look? Is that the Rooster look?
It's the McTuft. It's his version of the McTuft. I'm going to go... Oh, man. Also, attempt
made him
number
take his
9 at a
hat
third
off.
straight win.
Yeah, that's what they're
You're
doing.
so mean, Liam.
I'm going to go tonight. I'm going to go... Who is in net for Jersey?
Jake Allen.
Jake Allen.
They played last night in Calgary. Pittsburgh's also coming in second of back-to-backs.
Okay. So I'm going to go 5-2 tonight. And I need to get on the board. I need a win here. So on Thursday, I'm going to go... They'll play Stu. I'm going to go 3-1 empty netter. Low scoring game on Thursday.
Well, 3 of us have picked 5-2 tonight, so.
Okay, well then I'm changing mine.
No. I already wrote it.
playing
Okay, what do you want?
There's only so many scores we can get.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go 4-2. Back to an old classic.
As of right now, they have Shelovs against us and Stu against Calgary. That's according to the old app. But that also means Jari's playing tonight and not versus Pittsburgh either. So,
or just you play Jari back-to-back. He's starter. You can do it.
But Connor Ingram, extend him.
I'd resign him.
I would.
3-4 years at least.
And as we do every day after every podcast, we wrap up with some words of hope from Tyler Yamchuk. Go ahead.
Winter's almost over.
Or is it just beginning?
Second winter is beginning now.
Sun's staying up later.
Yeah, we're
followed by third winter.
Good.
There you have it. Winter is almost over. We'll talk to you on Friday.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.